Many of you have been asking me to update my video content, my video series on the state of online academics, particularly as it relates to hiring. So I'm Danny Babb. Just if you don't know me, I wrote the very first book. It didn't look like this. This is the third edition back in 2004 on how to get teaching jobs. It's called Make Money Teaching Online. We're up to edition 3 today, but mostly I help clients through facultyjobtools.com and through our shared Facebook group, which I will post here. And I have been writing CVs and helping faculty for 20 something years now. So that number exceeds 10,000 people assisted. So I do obviously take a very strong look at what's going on in the market, and I'll just share a few observations and what some hiring managers have been telling me when I ask them what they're looking for in CVs. That's a separate video. So first is that there is definitely a market shift. So if you're noticing that things are a little bit slower, it's not you, it's definitely happening. Whether that is the economy, Generation Z just not being as interested in school, or whether it's AI, we're just not completely sure yet. But there is some activity happening with respect to closing of small schools and also mergers and acquisitions. So if you're working for two, now you're working for one, you just lost a job. There is definitely a push towards using and working with full-time faculty. So many of you may have said, oh, well, have told me, and I've noticed it myself, that a full-time faculty took my job. Well, they already had a full-time faculty who wasn't at load, and your job got mixed in as a solution for that faculty member. So that's happening. And we are also seeing some continued areas of strength. So the movement towards full-time is definitely a thing. We're seeing some movement and some strength, continued strength in finance and accounting. Also, psychology and mental health is making a resurgence. Haven't seen too much of an uptick in AI jobs in terms of like how to work with AI. Kind of expected that to happen. I haven't really seen too much of that yet. Definitely computer science and data modeling, and an interest in statistics. So if you're in those areas, I would definitely leap on this market now. If you're not, don't fret. Things have a way of coming around. I know that this time period where everything seems a little bit uncertain is very scary for a lot of us. One thing you might want to consider is applying to full-time online jobs. There is definitely some growth there. Even universities that had worked with multiple adjuncts at one time, maybe it's due to software costs now, which are increasing and so on, but they are moving towards full-time models. So be on the lookout for those jobs. Just because they say full-time, when you get into the nitty-gritty detail, it very well may say remote is acceptable. So those are just a few things. I will definitely continue my video series on CV tips and other things to help you continue to get jobs and how to actually find them. So more soon.